What's
Whoa.
up?
What up, Jason?
What's up, gentlemen? How we doing? How we doing?
And this is going to be a really fun episode. We're going to be talking about uncirculated collectibles, what they are and why we believe in them long term, and why we think they're very significant. But first, we'll make a really cool announcement. We have a new sponsor, Fanable.
Yeah,
Wow.
baby.
Fanable is a company that will allow you to trade physical collectibles in the digital age, and we'll have more information about this company and what they're launching. But until then, definitely sign up for the newsletter for up-to-date information. Also, automatically be entered into their giveaways. They're actually running a giveaway right now for this Batman 423 signed by Todd McFarlane, and it's a CGC 9.6. Such a cool collectible. To enter, make sure to go to fanable.io and sign up for the newsletter. Like and retweet this post by Sergio Collects. Big shout to Sergio. And also follow the Fanable app. So those three simple steps to be automatically entered into this awesome giveaway. So make sure to get involved ASAP. And a big shout to Fanable and the Fanable team for partnering with us. Very excited to work together. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome, man. That's so awesome for you guys. Congrats.
Yeah, we're stoked.
So, Jason, what are uncirculated collectibles? Why are they important?
I love uncirculated collectibles. I love collecting things that have like the uncirculated kind of moniker for a couple different reasons. You know, as a collector, we're always trying to position or look at things, give us some separation from what everybody else has. So like if you collect digital NFTs, you want the more rare traits, you want the special mint numbers, et cetera, et cetera. So in the physical, you know, as a physical collectible, you're looking at condition is obviously going to always be the most important thing, and probably like the best example that I can give from a condition perspective is like the book Gone with the Wind. If you were to have a mint condition first edition Gone with the Wind with a mint condition dust jacket, the price is absolutely exponentially higher than a poor condition. So condition's always really important. And so when you start looking at graded collectibles and just collectibles in general, you know, when you talk about scarcity and condition, if you have a very, very popular collectible or something that people really, really want, you want the highest grade, top of the pop, and what can you add to that would make it even more special? And I think like having an uncirculated being added to that makes it an additional special item. So imagine PSA 10 Mickey Mantle rookie card, and then imagine there being something additional special to that. Maybe it was one that was opened up by PSA that got pulled from a pack, and they were able to add something that your hands have never touched, something that people have never touched.
Yeah, I mean, differentiating value is so important. And we definitely see that in comic books. Not necessarily the same situation. There's no uncirculated supplies. But what you can do is find different variants that people have put additional value on, like newsstand variants. And these comic books were sitting outside in the sun in newsstands, and people put tremendous value on those. And the difference is the barcode. The barcode in the bottom left corner compared to one that was sold in the shop. And same with Canadian price variants, comic books that were sold in Canada. So people definitely look at ways to differentiate value. This is another example. It's a very exciting example because it crosses multiple mediums. Is that correct?
It does. So specifically and technically, what is uncirculated? What does it mean? So VGA or AFA or CGA, and I've got an example. I'll show you. If you look at the top here, this is actually an uncirculated collectible. And so what that means is I actually shipped this to or brought this to AFA, VGA, CGA in the original factory sealed case. And the case was completely factory sealed. And so they actually open up the case and then
This is an example right here of a factory sealed case.
So the grading company will verify that that's an original factory sealed box or factory sealed case. And they go through extensive amount of research because you have video games from the 1970s that are still potentially in factory sealed cases. And so there's all kinds of things on there that can be tampered with. It needs to be completely factory sealed. There can be no evidence of tampering. But above and beyond that, they look for like original things, like does it have the original tape? Is the original stickiness? Is it been breached at all? Stickers or any evidence of tampering?
Yeah, this one literally has McFarlane Toys tape on it.
Yeah.
Showing that it's been sealed and that. Yep.
So they check whether or not to, they make sure that that is an actual factory sealed original case. And then if it passes all those markers, and there's quite a few more, then you have a chance of getting uncirculated. So that's pretty cool.
So the idea of uncirculated collectibles are collectibles that were never sold in the store. Basically, they're never touched by the public. They're still in the manufactured box. The only way to get that uncirculated label is sending in the manufactured box to the graders. And that way they can get an uncirculated stamp on the label. Does that sound about right?
It is. So first of all, if you collect graded items like we do, like I do, you're always looking for something special. What is it? The signature? Is it a variant? Is it a rare variant? Does it have? So we're always trying to upgrade or trying to get something that is as unique as possible. And so the interesting thing is there's this kind of debate going on. There are some folks that really love uncirculated graded collectibles, and some folks that don't like uncirculated graded collectibles. It's an interesting argument because if you collect modern items, it's very, very easy to get uncirculated collectibles because we literally can order from the manufacturer now, or we can order even if you buy things at Walmart. So for example, this Star Wars pop I bought it from Walmart, and this was the Walmart variant. Sometimes this, means a lot. Some people want the old Toys R Us variants. There's Target, there's Walmart. So there's even differentiators from variant perspective from store to store. But if you think about it, there's a lot more uncirculated or potentially uncirculated items on this as well. And so you kind of have to it's a little bit of a balancing act because, if you start looking at these population reports, let's just say you have an AFA 10 and it's an uncirculated and there's 50 of them, but then you have an AFA 10 and it's not uncirculated, but there's only one. Kind of what's the argument there? What has more value? Does the uncirculated? So we don't know. But as you get older, as you go into older collectibles, I have an original first print of Pac-Man for the Atari. It is uncirculated. So imagine trying to find one of those uncirculated. And so that's much, much more challenging to find. And for me, I like the uncirculated, even if it's modern. I think it's awesome to have uncirculated because I'm trying to get the best collectible that I can get as close to as pristine as possible. And so for me, if you're like, what's more pristine, an AFA 10 or an AFA 10 uncirculated, not being touched at all, even though it's, I don't think it's measurable, but mentally I'm like, well, mine's uncirculated. So
yeah, this is just a way to differentiate value.
What's really cool is that it crosses different mediums. It's not just action figures, but you can also get uncirculated collectibles for video games, for VHS tapes, for potentially CDs or sealed media,
all kinds of stuff. And as people collect more and more things, that's the other thing, the collectible market has just grown exponentially.
Yeah.
How many people collected VHS tapes 25 years ago? Probably hardly any. Or anything that a lot of people now deem as collectibles. Who collected toys, Like those people that collected the original 12-pack of Star Wars from the late 70s, who actually held on to those and collect those? And obviously that's why they're worth so much, sealed and in good condition. But it's pretty interesting to see all of the different collectibles that are getting popular.
So we're really excited to announce that we're going to be doing a giveaway in partnership with AFA and McFarlane Toys. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be giving away one of these boxes of uncirculated McFarlane Toys. So you're going to be getting a full box of this. That's what we're giving away. And then we're partnering then with AFA, where you're going to be able to send your full box into AFA and get discount on your grading service. So we're really, really excited about this giveaway and to be able to partner with both of these awesome companies that are doing amazing things in the collectible space.
Wait, I do want to add something because I don't want people to be confused. When you send off your collectible in a factory sealed case or factory sealed box, they open the box up, they inspect everything, they validate it, and then they pull whatever the collectible is out, they grade it and case it there. And the reason I bring that up is because there are speculators and collectors that actually have sent the original factory sealed case in, or the 12-pack or the 6-pack or whatever you want to call it, and they actually have them grade the box and case it. I'm a collector. I want to see it. I want it to be, I like to put put them up there where you can see the art, and that's the cool thing about collecting.
Yeah, nobody wants to look at a cardboard box.
No, and some of them are so
Yeah.
ugly. And somebody had graded like I saw one, it was like a 12-pack of video games, but it was literally the whole 12-pack together. And it was the brown box, the factory sealed case. And it's like, man, that is so ugly. Like, no, don't display that. Like, take them out, put uncirculated on it, but like actually display the collectible. Don't display the box. So that's the only thing I dislike. I'm not a fan of actually grading the box.
Thank you, Jason, for mentioning that. And we're very excited for this giveaway. It's going to be awesome. It's probably going to be an ongoing series of giveaways as well that we're partnered with McFarlane Toys and AFA. Very excited for all this. And we'll definitely give you more information as these giveaways develop. And thanks for joining, everybody. Jason, thank you for joining. This has been a lot of fun. If anybody has any questions about Uncirculated Collectibles, make sure to hit us up or Up Crypto. We'll be happy to answer any of your questions. And make sure to get involved in those giveaways as well with Fanable. Big shout out to our new sponsor. You can enter those giveaways by following the link down below in the details. Thanks again, everybody, for joining. This has been a lot of fun, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye, all.